Hello and welcome, Scorpios, to your October Psychic Zodiac reading. I'll just tap into the Scorpio frequency for you and invite Great Spirit, angels and guides to join me in this reading for Scorpio. Please share any messages you have with Scorpions through this reading for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Thank you. Wonderful place to start with the seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Letting you know that you do have choices and decisions to be made, whether they're your personal goals or business options, and a choice in direction. To do with your physical appearance, being in the first house there. Also, it's how you express yourself through your actions. Okay? So it's how others see you as well as how you view the world. So others are seeing you as having options and having choice, even if you don't see that yourself. And you may be seeing that in others, that they've got the option and they've got the choice. So decisions, you're able to make some decisions. And you're going to get some good news in relation to that with this Page of Cups showing up here. This is about where you're heading. And how you're feeling about a social outing, romance, and it's a message of love, and there's karmic experiences attached to it as well, but it is good news, and it's in the area of your self-esteem, your self-worth, your manners, your values. So don't forget to use your manners. It's also about your support system. So I do feel that you are feeling that there is support. And reaching out if you need support as well. You know, putting your hand up. Pick me. Oh, lovely. Two of Pentacles. Balancing act. Juggling. In the area of communication, the third house. Now, this is life's demands. You could feel that there's more going out than what's coming in. And being in the communication area, it may be that you're the one that's reaching out to others, and you know, you may feel like, for instance, that you're the one that is always ringing and checking up on a particular person, and they never sort of seem to be returning that, or there's someone that's checking on you and you don't make the effort to get in contact with them. That's the communication side of it, but it's also communicating about your money and your budget and how you're juggling all that. But it is about adjustments through a rough patch, and a chance to take the load off your shoulders. Now, there could also be some news here of a little bit of an extra income. So, you've been budgeting and juggling your money. If there is, it's in the local area. It's in your neighbourhood. Okay? So you're not going to have to go far to get that little bit extra in. So this is also to do with siblings, this area of the wheel, your mode of transport, and short journeys, and mental activity, so toing and froing, trying again. There's some sort of decision or choice involved for you this month. So many choices. The Seven of Cups. That's showing all your options as well. Just, you know, check in to see if fear is stopping you from making a dream a reality, and listen to that voice that whispers. It's time to roll up your sleeves as well. And this is to do with family, your home, your property, your family heritage, like the roots of where your family came from, and it could be your homeland as well. So there's choices and options there with that. And it's also the area of the wheel that does pertain to what you have been incarnated for in this life. So that's a good sign that you do have options of the direction you want to go in from here, who you want to be. Four of Pentacles, lovely, holding on to your money, being very practical. So, you know, every bit that you earn, you're keeping a rein on that, being very conservative and not taking any risks, which is good, because this year isn't a year to be taking any risks or any risky behaviour. Okay, Scorpio. So that does dampen your fun a bit, being in your fun house. So you may not be able to have the thrills and spills that Scorpio energy likes diving into. But it also is representing that you may be saving and holding on to your money for a special creative project or something that you consider to be fun. You're saving up for it, and now is a good time with that little bit extra coming in to do that. Oh, lovely. Four of Cups. So you're being offered something, but you're not seeing what that offer actually really holds, or it's not really what you want to do. And that is again about our needs and our wants, remembering that the universe has the first move, and sometimes what we want isn't actually for our highest good. And if there does seem to be things that are not going the way that you would want them, that's the universe's way of letting you know that you may not be on the right track for your highest potential. So keep that in mind. And also, with that Four of Cups there, it's a meditative experience that can gain fresh insight for you. You may not want to reach out to others, but these cards have already told you that it's a good idea to reach out, whether it's to help others or to get some help and support for yourself. So with the many cups that you have so far, it's also letting you know that your emotions and what brings you pleasure is prominent for you this month. It is focusing on your joy, and the Pentacles are showing you that a part of that joy is going to be about your income. One of the affirmations that I really do resonate with is that my income is constantly increasing. So if you're wanting to increase some of your income, you can use that affirmation. Whenever you start doubting whether or not you're going to have enough money, use that affirmation. My income is constantly increasing. Again, more Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. That is a really good card. So money is in positive aspect here. The axis there is also letting you know you've got the 7 of Pentacles there, where you've got choices and options and support. And over here you've got the 9 of Pentacles. Now it is the card of a green thumb, and you can enjoy your wealth and your health with that card presenting there, and completing projects can bring excellent results, and it is showing success in the outcome of what you're turning your hand to this month. The choices and decisions and options that are being presented to you. So plenty of options and decisions for you to make. You're spoilt for choice in a lot of ways, Scorpio. So the month, as it unfolds, is getting better and better, and your inner world, which is this area of the zodiac wheel, is feeling pretty content. There's a sense of boredom with it, with that 4 of Cups, but that's more in the workplace or work colleagues. But I'm glad to see that it's the meditation card, meditating and contemplating it, and I'm glad to see it there, because it is letting you know that you're taking the time to focus on your own well-being, your own health, your diet, your hygiene. All that is you're taking time for that, for yourself, because if we don't look after ourselves, we can't take care of anybody else. Ah, lovely. You know, some of you Scorpios, there is a windfall here. At the very least, great generosity coming to you or coming from you. 6 of Pentacles. Other people's money, joint resources area, regeneration, feeling it invigorated. The area of endings and beginnings. So if you're ending something, one chapter of your life, you're certainly opening the page to the new chapter of your life, and you're the author of it. You're co-creating it. So use all your skills to manifest for your highest good, and trust in the manifestation of for your highest good. So now the 6 of Pentacles has the timing of the next month to a year. So you're really what unfolds now through this month, and probably even next month, what you're putting into place, you will see the fruits of that by this time next year. Now there could be also gifts associated with this, the give and take in life, the return of an investment, a bonus, promotion, all that kind of thing is what the 6 of Pentacles speaks of. The King of Wands. And I'm happy to say all your cards are all around the right way too. So this is signifying a fire sign, masculine energy, the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Up here in long distance travel, higher education, and your philosophy. It's religion, it's about law, and it's also your perspective and your objective of where you want to go, what your goal is. So there's a lot of strong energy being put into that area of your life with that King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles here is in the reverse. So in your career it is showing that there is some delays, or on the world stage there's delays. In your profession there's a delay. Your reputation is something that you are wanting to get some firm foundation about. And there is a sense of feeling a little bit of uncertainty about the choices or the decisions that you're making. But I do feel that, you know, you just need to have more faith in your own instincts. Ten of Swords here in your hopes and fears and social group and your manifestation area. So you need to either help some friends overcome a sense of loss and sadness, or you're feeling that due to the actions of others. So there's a bit of healing needed there, but it's the end of a difficult situation in that area, in the social setting of your life. And the Page of Wands is in the area of what's hidden and kept behind the scenes. It's also the area in the wheel where self-sabotage can be taking place. So with the Page of Wands there, I'm wanting to say be careful of your internal dialogue. Be careful of what you are telling yourself. Are you telling yourself it never works out, or why doesn't anybody listen to me, or that kind of thing? Because if you're constantly thinking those thoughts, that is what you will manifest in your reality. So that can be a part of the self-sabotaging. Otherwise, for those of you who may be experiencing a bit of an upsetting message that you're still internalizing within yourself. So if you have any questions about that, please do ask me any questions in the comments there, Scorpios. Now, I'm going to use the Zodiac cards to place them in the houses where the planets are transiting for you, Scorpio. So, firstly, happy birthday for the October born Scorpios, because from the 23rd of October the Sun is going into transiting from the 11th house, 12th house into the 1st house of Scorpio. So with the Sun in Scorpio, it's not unlikely that you may gain some attention through creating a situation of drama, or you get attention because of a dramatic situation. okay? But there is something that you're keeping to yourself. The Scorpio energy is good at keeping things to yourself, which I do feel that Page of Wands is also signifying. Whether it's good news or bad news, you're keeping it to yourself. Scorpios are good people for being a confidant. You can keep other people's confidences, so that could also be an important thing being shown at the moment. And the polarity between the first house and the seventh house axis is the need to analyse things deeper and understand relationships with others and maintaining appropriate evolving. All right, so you could be viewing life through the realms of fantasy or sensitivity. Now others could be very inspired by you, whereas you may feel that you're sacrificing something for others. And if reality is getting a bit harsh for you, you're inclined to want to escape from that. So you'll do well to develop your creative, spiritual and artistic abilities. So if you've got any projects or something you're designing or creating, this month is a good month to really throw yourself into that. Excuse me. Now, Mercury is also in Scorpio, and on the 14th of October, Mercury goes retrograde. So you'll be digging deep this month, getting to the bottom of things, getting to the nitty-gritty, because you've got the tendency to delve into the core of matters, preferring that to superficial things or knowledge, and also communicating quite intensely with that Mercury there, because you do view life as a battle of triumph and defeat, and you can also become very resourceful and insightful due to your own dramatic experiences, so you can draw on that well of experience and possibly help others from that. You're on that quest of self-control, because you do know that your ability to control yourself is where the power is. Okay? Now here in the third house, Jupiter is direct, which is wonderful news and signifying a time of renewal. And again, Jupiter is also signifying that you've been learning about your own spiritual values, whether it's religious or philosophy, and reaching new levels of understanding. And Jupiter is the planet of freedom, expansion, and good luck. Now, on the 30th of October, the aspects from Jupiter are also bringing good fortune right now. So from around the 30th of October, you could find that destiny is playing its part, whether it be a person or an event. So you're making room for the bounty from that Jupiter influence in Capricorn. And Saturn's still in Capricorn. Saturn, the planet of regulations, rules, traditions, and the Lord of Karma. Saturn is the hard taskmaster, which has us going over and over and over the lessons we need to learn in our lives over and over again until we get it right and pass the test and are initiated or graduate, I suppose you could say, especially in the area of education and higher education. So there's a sense of graduation and initiation. Pluto is going direct finally on the 4th of October. So here in October, with this stellium in the area of education, neighbourhoods, local area, short distance travel, mode of transport, siblings and communication, Pluto going direct can have us moving forward finally and reaping what we sow, and moving forward with anything that is for our highest good. So anything that isn't for our highest good will stay stuck and deconstruct. So some of the lessons that we're learning here are cutting ties with certain things that no longer serve us, bringing on that karmic release and bringing about the change. Jupiter being within orb of conjunction to Pluto here in this area is also letting you know that financially there'll be a way, as long as you're not taking any risks or involved in risky behaviour. If you have been involved in risky behaviour or taking risks, again, you will reap what you have sown. Okay, so there's a moving forward here with these three big major planets being in direct mode instead of in retrograde, which is pretty much what they've been in the whole of 2020, which is what's sort of been holding things up. So there's a little bumpy shift forward, like kangaroo in forward, and then being shunted back like a train, which I know has been driving people completely spare, but there's a steady forward motion now. Neptune is in your 5th house, and it is in retrograde as well, and has been since June. So that will be dissolving your previous attitudes and perceptions, altering your reality of what you perceived to be your reality. There's a need here to really articulate your feelings, which you may, or your ideas, that may find a bit of difficulty with that. Okay, so think logically, because information that you receive right now may not be exactly what it seems. But creative pursuits, which enable you to slow down and relax, are very highlighted here with Neptune in that area of your creative endeavours, which governs children, artistic pursuits, matters of the heart, lovers, your creativity. You may have to make some sacrifices to do with that, but it is sort of a healthy way to escape from that daily grind that, you know, I can see here that you just want to get back to all the nice things. And I do feel that you're going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to turn your hand or mind to the more pleasant aspects of your life. 6th house, we have the full moon in Aries on the 2nd of October. So the 1st, 2nd and 3rd of October is a great time for new beginnings or beginning new projects, exercising patience and selflessness, and looking out for new opportunities. So see what unfolds for you, Scorpio, but that early onset of October, there is that spiritual awakening occurring. Okay, so you may sort of really see some significant signs being shown for you, because That Aries energy is where the wounded healer is, known as Chiron, and it's also where Mars retrograde is. And Mars retrograde is about our fundamental instincts to survive. And it is a passive aggressive energy. You have the strong will to win with this Mars retrograde, to do with your work environment, work colleagues, your daily routine, and health and hygiene. So you could find that you might be being a bit more blunt than usual, and whether people want to hear it or not. Now, Uranus here in the 7th house is also retrograde. So that is letting you know that relationships in your life, whether they be business, friendships, or marriage, or committed relationships, they're being highlighted here. You've got Sun and Mercury on the 1st house axis, and you've got Uranus in the 7th house axis. So your self-expression, and you are also analysing the deeper understanding of relationships. Uranus is sudden change, sudden events, shock or surprise. It is unconventional, so the relationship may be a bit unconventional, but Uranus is a futuristic planet, so it also governs space exploration. You and a partner could enjoy some science fiction movies, for example. That's a good way to really use that Uranus energy. Alright, so explore the unknown also is a way of using Uranus's energy, because it is about expecting the unexpected, Uranus. Okay, now you could be also experiencing with your friendship or relationships that you know, there's people that are a bit irritable and erratic mood, unreliable behaviour. That is also a part of the Uranus energy. Okay. Now in the 11th house you have Venus. Now Venus is moving into Virgo on the 3rd of October. So the 3rd of October here in your friendships and social groups and your manifestation can really attract some very beautiful energies into your life. So you're manifesting really well and healing those past hurts or pains that you've got to deal with. So that some of that is healing and being released. And Venus is coming to be a part of that healing. Virgo is the sign of healers, and it's also that Virgo energy is about meaningful relationships or friendships that have a practical basis, and it's about perfection, Virgo. So being punctual, being neat, being precise, because there is that energy with the friendship social area that you do expect perfection, and you will be enjoying really analytical sort of conversations as well. Like so your friends that can really talk things out quite practically and logically with you are the ones that you will be attracted to. Okay, so now I will just ask for your guardian angel message for you for October. So what guardian angel is with you? Sorry, that just fell on the floor, but here we are. The angel of happiness. Oh, lovely. Well, I really do think this is going to be a much happier month here for you Scorpios. You've got the money flowing, you've got the love, you're sharing the love, you're receiving the love. There's even generosity, possible windfall involved with this. And angel of happiness, number 15. Just have a look in the guardian angel guidebook for the angel of happiness for your message. And your message is: you are happy, loving, abundant spiritual being who has the ability to share your happiness with others. And your affirmation: I am happy and at peace with myself. I allow my angel of happiness to accompany me along my journey so that we can share smiles and happiness with others. Oh, beautiful. It's about that reaching out. And giving thanks for our abundance, our good fortune, all the things that are good in your life. Focusing on those, that will bring you happiness. Now, here with the Akashic Tarot, I will ask for the confirmation card for this reading from the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are where everything we know now, in the past and for the future is all held. So what is the message of confirmation for this reading for Scorpio for October, please? Thank you. Two messages. So you've got initiation. So I saw that earlier, the initiation and the graduation in this present lifetime, your present life walk, earth walk. So the Count Saint Germain and the Archangel Gabriel is number 3 of the major arcana in this deck. So that is reversed. So I'll just actually use the Akashic Tarot guide for you and share what that says for you. So it's time for the initiation. This card represents your initiation. It is much more than a change or even a transformation. It's nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power, insight and achievement, and the time is now. Exciting month I feel for you, Scorpio. Some loss of lower vibration relationships can come out of this, or a job or activities may be required in order to lift you to the new heights and powers that await you. Your initiation can be aided by meditation and study, as well as by connecting with the Ascended Masters, with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. Know that you have shared purposes and activities with the Masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. The disciplines you create now during your initiation and the work you do with the Masters will lift your service to the world and to all humankind. This time of enormous uplifting, first in your energy and evolution, then in your manifesting your outer reality. The power that you hold within will impact every part of your life. Wow, that's big. Big things are shifting and evolving here for you to graduate to the next level, Scorpio. To tap into your Akashic forces, close your eyes and see yourself on the path of your initiation with the Count Saint Germain beside you. Feel your energy and receptivity heighten as your vibration quickens, realizing that there are no limits or hindrances. What's next for you? Amazing. So that's confirming that you are graduating. Excuse me. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel. So you have your Angel of Happiness and the Archangel Gabriel to call upon and reach out to and ask to assist you through this month. So Gabriel appearing reversed indicates that you may be having a difficult time with your communications. You're not speaking out for yourself, or you're filling your own mind with negative words. Self-sabotaging. This could be a life lesson for you, something you've needed to change for a long time. Gabriel is a powerful force that can bring divine love and courage to your expression, and help is yours for the asking. It's up to you to reach out to this wonderful angel who is always available and willing to help. Let this period be peaceful and yet powerful and fill you with courage now. The angel has been a friend to your soul throughout history of the Akashic records. This time of confusion or disruption in communication is a perfect opportunity to reawaken yourself to the profound friendship and to your worthiness and power to express yourself and speak your truth. So figure out what you need to say, meditate on Gabriel's loving presence, and start to get comfortable hearing your own positive and powerful voices. It's time to speak up, not shut up. Interesting. A lot of people are speaking up about things, aren't they? So if you really feel that you've got something to share, this is letting you know, speak up. So to tap into your Akashic force for Archangel Gabriel, feel the Archangel Gabriel step before you and place his wings around you. He fills you with the will to express your words. What do you want to share with him and with whom? So feel yourself comforted by Archangel Gabriel's wonderful span of wings engulfing you and keeping you safe. So thank you, Scorpio, for joining me for this month's Psychic Zodiac. Sending you much love and blessings of peace. Namaste.